SEMA 25 is kicking off with one hell of a bang. Mr. Richard Rawlings is about to unveil his car for the show. Let's go see what he says.
Let her rip, tater chips.
Richard, a comeback to System X booth, second year in a row. You smashed out the park with the Chevy pickup last year.
Yes, sir.
70 Chevelle. Tell me about it, man.
It is absolutely unbelievable. This is something we've never built. We've never built a Chevelle before. And I wanted it to be our own, but yet, you know, the owner of System X, Andrew, he wanted a certain car. So we agreed on drivetrain, how many horsepower, how we wanted to brake, kind of what we wanted to feel like. And then he goes, do whatever you want.
Wow.
And this is what we wanted. I think the biggest thing that I was fighting with my guys about when I designed the cars, I didn't want the package tray. I wanted to be able to see a suspension. I wanted to work with MagnaFlow to have the tips and everything out the back. And then I wanted it to have huge wheels and tires in the back, but I didn't want it to be called a wide body.
Massively tubbed, yeah, I get that.
I didn't want it to be called a wide body. So we're running 355s back here, and you can't even tell looking at it. You just walk by and you're like, wait a second, those are really big tires.
I think what you do is a little bit like the Ring brothers, you know. They do so subtle differences that only the purists know, right?
Yes.
So like your body at the back is wider, your roof is chopped down at the front.
We did, we dropped it down 2 inches.
And now it doesn't look like a fish trying to catch something. It actually looks streamlined. And I think with a black car, that is very easy to get wrong. Do you know what I mean? Very easy.
Yeah, the wide body and the chop was something that we looked at for. You have to sit there and you have to look at it for like days before you start cutting and chopping. You know, that measure twice and cut once, measure like 100 times and cut once when you're dealing with this.
So the rear suspension, nothing like I've ever seen. You didn't go straight on. You went for like a 25-degree angle on the visible coilovers.
We're running a Speed Tech suspension setup back there, and those guys are the best at it. And they just raised the car up. I'm really excited for everybody to see it.
I thought I was going down. I was like having this feeling where it was going down. I was like, is this going down?
Yeah.
Exhaust wheels, what we got?
These are HREs. It's all MagnaFlow and stainless 4-inch. Sparco racing seats. Fuck, you name it, man. Everybody got on board with this one, and we got the best of the best of everything. But I mean, look at this.
It's just,
as my dad used to say in Texas, this is shining like a diamond in a goat's ass.
yeah, you always sort of change the vibe. You always make something special, but you always do it to a level of perfection. I mean, it's really hard. You always told me years ago, we're a reality show that happens to have cars in it, right? We're fastening out around. I've known you 10 years, and every year you seem to reinvent the wheel. And
that's right.
What's next? How do we see the future? I know the Ferrari, the 6-wheel Ferrari, we're going to reinvent that.
That's coming up in January.
Okay.
And after that, I've got a couple of ideas, but I'm not ready to unleash them yet. But, you know, coming to SEMA and showing off is part of what we do.
Yep.
You know, it's ingrained in us. And I don't know what I'm going to do next year, but it's going to be badass, I promise you.
Mate, you know, I appreciate you. I mean, even this car, the flush glass, the cow hood, what's that, 427?
It's a LME 427 with Magnuson supercharger, backed up to an 8-speed automatic.
Wow.
I mean, this is a monster, but very streetable. If you want to get crazy, you get as crazy as you want. You want to go get some groceries with your girlfriend? Fine.
Cuddle machine.
There you go. Yeah, and that's why we kept the console real low. You know what I'm saying?
I get that, nice and low. You can have a cuddle with your lady or your boyfriend, whatever you're into.
I think over there y'all call it road crisp or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Rawlings has been one of my best friends for 10 years.
Get you some of that.
He is the man, the myth, the legend. Come and check it out, the System X booth. This video is dropping today, the day of the reveal. Thank you to each and every one of you. Please hype this video and go follow my buddy Richard.
Hell yeah.
Gas Monkey.
Gas Monkey on YouTube.
We're
not in Discovery anymore because cable sucks. Let's go look under this thing.
Let's go check underneath.
Pop under her skirt.
This car is stunning from every single angle, and so may be that car on your driveway, but you need to do a background check on it to make sure you ensure that the value of that car always goes up and it's not hiding a story. If you do a car vertical check right now by using the code on the screen, you can get a whacking great discount, okay? When you do it, this is also a Chevrolet. You can see we've got 2 amber markings. One's a damage check and one's a title check. When I click like on the damage, it shows me that this car has been absolutely beat up, completely smashed to pieces. Its record found showing that it was salvaged, and this is just a normal car. This car was once again sold to an unbeknown person that didn't know their car was damaged. Check that car on your driveway, make sure it's safe, and if it is going to be a future project and something as special as this, make sure your money is well invested. Let's go check it out. So from the top on the ramp looks amazing, but underneath is just as pretty, dude.
Oh, dude, you know, you don't want to lift a girl's skirt and see something ugly, dude. I mean, if your car doesn't look good underneath, you got a problem. But Speed Tech Performance did an awesome job for us on this chassis. The hardest part was getting the exhaust to come out of the rear taillight area, and making those tips. Rich over at MagnaFlow worked with us, prototyped them with me. He was like, "You're insane, it'll never work." But we made it happen, and Josh welded all this up, and this is absolutely perfection. You know, having all the suspension up inside the car, and part of what my design was if anything is rigid, if it's holding, and that's what it does, I wanted it to be red. But anything that was moving, I wanted to be black. So that's why most of our suspension components and everything are black. That's why the wheels are black and red.
And red,
You know, because they do both. But so we put this together to be as pretty underneath as it is on top. Everything about the car just screams, I want to go fast, I want to use lots of gas, and I want to kick ass.
But smile from ear to ear.
It is. It's really, really cool. It's really fun to see my team put something like this together in 60 days. I mean, we've been doing this game a long time, you and I, and this is hard to do.
It's hard to do. I mean, it was only 4 days ago the Chiro and the Petronism boys rolled in,
and the car was blown
the
apart.
windshield was out. This was stripped down. I mean, to turn this around to the level of quality build. I mean, there's cars here at SEMA without transmissions, out prop shafts, like no drive shafts. Everything's off. This, everywhere you look, is nothing less remarkable, man. Thank you so much, dude.
Thank you, dude.
Love you, man.
Get you some of the Sam Hard Garage. Or Hard Up. I don't even know. How do I say that?
Hard Up Garage.
Hard Up Garage.